Hello everybody, Aaron the Nintintrovert here. Welcome back to part 6, I think. I'm pretty sure this is part 6 of Super Mario 64. I don't know what's going on with the camera here, but it's making me kind of sick. So let's move. Mario's sprawled out seductively, and this camera's going all over the place. I've never seen it do that before. But we're only 5 stars away from being able to go beat Big Daddy Bowser on the top floor of the castle, and then his butt cheeks are ours. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, let's go on up here. There's a handful of levels we've not done yet. There might actually be more than 5. But I kind of do want to get at least 1 star out of every level before we fight Bowser, but I don't know, we'll see. But we'll do this one here, Wet Dry World, which is honestly probably my least favorite level in the game. It's got kind of an interesting mechanic where you've got these like diamond-shaped tiles that you can activate to. They're like switches that raise and lower the water level. So it's kind of an interesting mechanic. This part of the level here is from like a Got Milk commercial. I think maybe from like 1998, 99. Would have been kind of before my time. I was born in 99, so I don't really, as you do when you're a baby, you don't really remember things particularly well from the year you were born, which the commercial might have been older than that. I mean, Mario 64 came out in like 96. But yeah, that's 1 star down. We'll go on to another one now. Like I said, this isn't one of my favorite levels. We might come back and, again, get all the stars if I decide to do that after we beat Bowser. But yeah, for now, we'll just get kind of 1 from each. We got 1 from Snowman's Land, which I think is in there. We've not got 1 from Tiny Huge Island yet, which I think is in here. It's another one that's got kind of an interesting mechanic. You've got these 3 paintings. The one in the middle does nothing, but the left one is small and the right one is big. And that kind of determines the size of the level. So we'll go into the small one because it makes it a little bit easier to get around. So yeah, let's. This one's got some pretty easy stars we could get. We could probably get all the ones in this one in no time flat, like to have the 70 to fight Bowser. But I kind of want to do each of the different levels we've not seen yet. So you go through the pipes to make everything grow large again, and then we can jump back in it to shrink stuff down. For this one, the first mission here is pluck the piranha plants, which is pretty self-explanatory. So we just got to myrtleize all these guys. And again, where's the PETA outrage over this? This is just as violent as Mario out there killing Koopas and stuff. Talk about poor defenseless animals. What about the poor defenseless plants, Jerry? God, Jerry, you never think about these things. Everyone who's watching this video, please just comment, "Thanks a lot, Jerry." Okay, I want you to do that for me. Probably be good for the algorithm. Just post hashtag "Thanks a lot, Jerry" or "Good job, Jerry." Whatever I said, I don't even remember what I said. Just say something disparaging about Jerry. It's going to make Jerry feel bad about himself. I don't know who Jerry is or what he did, why I'm associating him with PETA, but let's all just make Jerry feel bad, okay? Thanks, guys. I knew I could count on you. You guys are really, really nice people to come in clutch and make fun of Jerry with me. So thanks a lot for that. I really appreciate your generosity. But anyway, let's go to the top floor. We've not done either of these levels. I think these are the only 2 that we've not done yet, as far as I know, unless I am forgetting something. So we'll go into Tick-Tock Clock. And we'll go in at... So this one also has an interesting mechanic where whatever hand the big hand is on, or so whatever number the big hand is on, determines how fast the level moves. So if it's at 12, everything's frozen. At 3, the level moves slowly. At 6, the platforms are normal speed. And at 9, they're really fast. So we'll just go in. We'll go in at 6. Just kind of normal speed, I guess. And we'll get this first star here, roll into the cage. If I had to say one bad thing about Mario 64, again, this is one of my favorite games of all time. The music is very repetitive. Like this song that's playing right now, it's pretty iconic. There's a lot of memes about it. It's a fun little tune, but it plays on so many levels, especially toward the end of the game. Like this next level we're about to do has this very same music. Princess Peach slide levels have this very same music. So yeah, they repeat a lot of the music. So I think if I was to say one bad thing about this level, it's that the music is a little too repetitive. I wish there was more music and that it didn't repeat the soundtrack so much, because it can get a little bit grating at times, especially toward the end of the game when like every level has that exact same track playing. We're almost there, just 2 more stars. So let's hop up here and get one out of, I think the name of this level is Rainbow Ride or Rainbow Cruise. It's one of the two. I want to say it's Rainbow Ride, but I think the Smash Brothers stage that's based on this level is maybe called Rainbow Cruise. I don't know. We'll find out. Rainbow Ride. Okay, so this is Rainbow Ride. We're supposed to ride this magic carpet, but screw that. We can just we'll just long jump over here. We'll skip that. We don't need it. And we'll get a star over this way. Now this is kind of a tricky level. There's a lot of places we could fall off and die. We're so close to beating the game, and I really want to, like, that's my goal, is to make it through, beat Bowser without dying. And then if we go back and we do get all the stars, get the 120, all 120 stars, 100% the game. If we die then you know, it is what it is. It'd be cool if we make it without dying. But yeah, my goal is that I really just want to just try to beat the game without dying at all. At least just to beat Bowser here and roll the credits. And if we die after that, it is what it is. But yeah, I didn't expect to make it this far without dying. But I'm pretty proud of that. I can't hear the timer. There's a timer ticking. Okay, we got it. No problem. But yeah, I'm trying to think when the last time I played this game. I feel like my muscle memory is pretty good right now. I played a few levels of this game before I started part 1 today of our recording, because I had to like test out the capture equipment where I've not really been using it or anything. Yeah, I guess we'll get the last one out of here. Probably a little risky as far as my not dying run goes, because there's probably easier ones I could do. But YOLO. So let's get to it here. So yeah, after this we'll have our 70th star and we'll be able to go fight Bowser. I guess I should have maybe went there to show it off. Probably most people have played this game and are kind of familiar. But if it'll let you open the door to where Bowser's at if you have less than 70 stars. But there's what's called the endless staircase, where like Mario can never climb the stairs and make it to the top without having 70 stars. It just somewhere or another, I guess it's like an optical illusion. I don't know how the developers did it, but makes it look like that Mario is just running infinitely up a never-ending set of stairs, and it's kind of trippy looking, kind of an infamous part of the game. But we've got our 70th star now, so it's kind of too late for that. But there are ways, what's called, you know, if you know very much about Mario 64 or speedrunning, then you probably know what's called the backwards long jump, or the BLJ for short, not to be confused with the BLT, because that's edible and this is not. But yeah, you can do this backwards long jump, which is this glitch, this exploit that speedrunners use, which I can still kind of do here. I can still kind of show it off even though the staircase isn't endless. Where you long jump, and then some way you gotta mash A, and it can cause Mario. I've done it before. I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time doing this, but you can make Mario just like go backwards really fast and just scoot backwards up the steps. Some way or another it builds Mario's momentum each time that he does it. My timing's off right now. Oh, okay, I was kind of doing it a little bit there. I've done it before, like I said, but I'm not going to waste a bunch of time because like we can already go up here and everything now. So, but that is a glitch you can try out. It's one of the easier glitches. It's not too hard to pull off. So we've got our 70th star, so that's enough to fight Bowser. But since we're here, you know, on our way up to beat him, so we don't have to do this twice if we do go for all 120, we'll go ahead while we're here and get the red coin star. Because each of these Bowser levels has 8 red coins that we can get. So yeah. And now Bowser, he's kind of tricky to beat without dying. I'm not sure how many times if ever, that I've been able to beat him without losing at least one life. So this could be at the very end of our Mario 64 playthrough here. This could be where we experience our first death. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I think there's a red coin maybe down here, if I'm not crazy. Yeah, I thought I remember there being one on a precarious ledge. And I could even die on the way up to Bowser. This is a little bit, I wouldn't say this is the hardest series of obstacles in the game, but it's definitely up there. So it is possible we could fall down into the infinite abyss and you know, lose our souls forever and ruin our perfect playthrough. But yeah, let's go up here and kind of a weird Mario Galaxy moment. You can just run vertically up these like Lego looking platforms for whatever reason. I don't know why, but that's a thing. Again, I love Mario Galaxy almost as much as Mario 64. I think I like Mario 64 just a little bit better. Like I said, this is like my second favorite game of all time. First is Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. This is tied for second with Crash Bandicoot 2. And then I would say tied for fourth and fifth are Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Really, really great games. Almost as good as Mario 64. But I don't know, this game just holds such a special place in my heart that I don't think... Mario's movement in Mario Galaxy is also a lot slower, which kind of makes the game in some ways a little bit less enjoyable. But Mario Galaxy has such a beautiful orchestral soundtrack that's so good. Like, I mean, it's music that should be reserved for, like, movies. Like, you know, there's no... The video game has no right for the music to go as hard as it does in Super Mario Galaxy, but it's so good. Ow. The game's final obstacle before Bowser, Goombas. It is kind of tricky though, because you can't really jump too much around them. But yeah, Mario Galaxy, it's so fun. A lot of the camera angles in that game are so great. Like, it's so dynamic. It really is in some ways like you're playing a movie, which is kind of... That can probably be said about a lot of games, but normally it's talking about the narrative and the voice acting and stuff, like the cutscenes. Mario Galaxy doesn't really have all that, but it's just the... I don't know, just the way that the camera angles are shot with the music. Like, I don't know, it is in a lot of ways like you are playing through like a action movie or something. Like, you don't really have like the dialogue and stuff, but it's so good. Excuse me, the graphics I think hold up really well for a Wii game. It's such a beautiful looking game, so we'll definitely have to play that at some point, even though excuse me, I keep belching, very unprofessional, even though it's going to be a little bit awkward and kind of a hassle because I'm going to have to do the motion pointer controls for that game where it was a Wii game. But anyway.
Mario, you again? Well, that's just fine. I've been looking for something to fry with my fire breath. Your star power is useless against me. Your friends are all trapped within the walls, and you'll never see the princess again.
Bowser, for whatever reason, he's got this cool looking like rainbow effect in this level. I don't know if it's just supposed to be a lighting thing. Maybe he's showing his colors for Pride Month. I am recording this in June, so, you know, Bowser's just being ahead of the game in 1996, showing his Pride colors before it was cool. But yeah, we got one hit on Bowser. Just got to get two more. Fingers crossed, guys. Maybe I can do this without dying. I don't know. Just time this carefully. I love the music that's playing right now. Just the piano at the very epic score here. I think I got it. Okay, one more. Am I actually going to beat this without dying? That's going to be so crazy. Now Bowser breaks apart part of the stage, and if you pause it, it looks it's shaped like a star. I think I got it. Oh my gosh. I didn't set out for that goal for myself. I'm going to be so embarrassed if, like, in the first episode I died or something and I completely forgot about it. That's going to be so embarrassing. And then, like, the whole playthrough I've been saying, oh, I'm going to beat it without dying, and, like, I died, like, forever ago and just forgot about it. But I don't think I've died. But we did it, so we beat the game without dying. That's not a goal I set out to accomplish, but I feel pretty proud about that. I'm going to be very embarrassed if I play this back from, like, the first episode and I did die. But whatever. Let's see what Bowser has to say.
No, it can't be. You've really beaten me, Mario. I gave those troops power, but now it's fading away. I can see peace returning to the world. I can't stand it. It's not over yet. Come on, troops, let's watch the ending together. Wahaha.
Bowser does have different dialogue if we beat him after we've collected all 120 power stars. So we'll see if I do decide to go back and get all the remaining stars. Maybe we'll fight him again and get that little dialogue. It's not anything great. He kind of breaks the fourth wall and he's like, keep that control stick smoking. So I don't know if it's really worth doing all that. But you know, we'll see. But we did it. We beat the game. Now we just sit back, relax, have a snack, and just watch this ending play out. I guess I've not taken a sip of water at all while I've been recording, but I guess I've earned it. Now I will take a sip. Give those ASMR enjoyers something to listen to there. The sound of me sipping my water. Alright, there she is, Princess Peach. We did it. We beat the whole game in one session. I said in the first episode, you'll know whether I did this over the course of multiple days if my shirt changed, unless I just, you know, was a slob and didn't shower. But no, I've actually done this all in one day. I haven't skipped a shower or anything to do this. We did it. We did it, I think, pretty sure, without losing any lives. And yeah, I'm not sure how long. It's taken me maybe a few hours, but really not bad. I think I've made pretty good time here.
The power of the stars is restored to the castle.
I'll be quiet so we can hear what Peach is saying.
And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario.
I think my window down here might be covering up some of the text a little bit, but you can hear what she's saying. At least I hope you can. If everything's recording adequately. Here we go!
Let's bake a delicious cake. For Mario.
Peach's shadow's kind of clipping through her dress there, a little bit of a graphical glitch. And Mario's gonna look up at us.
Mario!
Hi buddy, I love you so much, Mario. You're my hero. When I grow up I want to be just like you. When I grow up, I'm going to become Italian, even though that's not my ethnicity. I think I'm like Germanic, maybe. I don't really know. I've not gone to Ancestry.org, but I think there's maybe some German in there. But I want to be just like you, Mario. I want to wear overalls without feeling ashamed. I want to kiss a princess, which there's not a whole lot of those left in the modern world. Maybe if I go to like, I don't know, is there a Princess of England? I don't know. They got like What is it, King Charles now? King George is dead, right? I know the Queen died. Whoever, I don't know. But gonna find me a princess. I'm gonna eat a lot of spaghetti. What else does Mario do? He's a plumber. I'm gonna clean dirty toilets. I'm gonna be just like Mario, my hero. I love this music that's playing right now. This is so good. It fills me with so much nostalgia. Just hearing this whenever you beat the game, it just makes you feel so good. This is such a good game from beginning to end. I just think it's so satisfying. There's people that complain about the camera and the controls. Personally, I don't have a problem with them. Later Mario games, I would say, refined it more, but you know, taking this game for what it was at the time, but even beyond that, I think even playing this 1996 game in 2024, for me personally, I think it still holds up really well. I love this game so much, and so I really want it. It's kind of a short game, which makes it easy to do a full playthrough of. So yeah, I think my next game that I play will probably be another pretty short game like this. I'm thinking maybe either Crash Bandicoot 2 or Cuphead, which are you know, a couple of my favorite games ever. So yeah, they're pretty short. We could probably get through each of those maybe in a single day of recording. But yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, I love this game so much. Love this music. It's just so uplifting. Just get out the ladders and just da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum. I'll quit singing now. I'm ruining the song for everybody else. I saw Charles Martinet's voice in the credits, the voice of Mario. This is the first mainline Mario game to be voiced by Charles Martinet. Technically, I think maybe the year before this, maybe like 1995 or something, he did Mario's voice in like a weird, like a PC educational Mario game. There was like Mario's Game Gallery or something. I think there might have been another one, Mario Teaches Typing, that might have come out before this, that was a weird license thing that Nintendo outsourced that they normally don't do.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Thank you so much for playing my game. The game went dark there where I hadn't touched the controller for a couple of minutes. It was going into power saving mode, but there we are. There's Peach and Mario standing on top of the cake. But yeah, Charles Martinet's been the voice of Mario since like 1995. But they've actually announced that Nintendo's going to retire him as the voice of Mario. They've got somebody new in that did the voice for Mario Wonder and I guess for future Mario games. His last name is Afghani. I believe his name is oh shoot, I had it and then I forgot it. But it's something Afghani. Or if it's David Afghani or Kevin Afghani, something like that. But yeah, and it's not even a matter of Charles Martinet because he is kind of, you know, an older guy. He's getting up there in age. But it's not really, as far as we know, like his free will. It seems like Nintendo is just like, no, we just want to have somebody new. So that's a little bit of a shame that they're kind of giving him the axe when Charles has done the voice of Mario for so many years and done such a good job with it. But it is what it is, I guess. They're passing over the reins to somebody new. But yeah, we did it. We beat Mario 64. We got this little still image here. This little JPEG, I guess. This PNG of a little kind of chibi looking Mario and Peach on top of a cake that Peach made with some tea and I don't know what's going on in the background, what room this is in. It's like some kind of I don't know, it almost looks like a weird underground cavern or something, but I don't know why Peach would be having the cake there. And then the game, you know, this is kind of an older game, came out in the 90s, so the game kind of just freezes. You get soft locked on this screen. You have to reset your game to actually get back into it. It doesn't just take you back to the menu or like save it or anything. But yeah, guys, that's Mario 64. Thanks so much for joining me on this. We've got about 22 minutes, so this video is the shortest one, unless I ramble for a long time, which I might. But yeah, it feels good. I think I might put a pin in it and we'll see. Maybe record something else, start a new series, and then maybe revisit Mario 64 at a later time and update the playthrough with additional parts where I go back and get all the stars we've not collected. But yeah, this is such a good game. I love it so much, and so it was one of the first games I wanted to do on this channel. So let me know what you guys want to see next. Of course, also let me know how the audio sounded, the visuals. I know I probably need to work on the poor lighting in my room that makes it kind of a little bit dark to see me and everything. It's probably not great to have recorded with this dark shirt when I've got this black, this black bedboard in the background and everything. But yeah, hopefully it was halfway decent for my first series playthrough here on YouTube. Hopefully it's not too embarrassing and cringy to listen back to. But yeah, I'm hoping maybe I can make this a regular thing. We'll see where time allows. I do have a full-time job, but I've really not been satisfied with it lately. So I put in for a week of vacation time to just really focus on doing other things that I kind of want to do with my life and see how that goes. Part of that, I've been writing a little bit of a novel. That's something I've always wanted to do. But then also getting this YouTube channel going. So for at least the remainder of this week, I'm recording this on Tuesday, June the 26th. So at least for the remainder of this week, I should have more time to maybe start recording, another playthrough of some kind and maybe get some videos out on YouTube. But I don't know after this vacation ends, because I'm not really quitting my job, at least not at this time. But if I see that something maybe can become feasible with my more creative endeavors between doing the YouTube and, writing, and then also there's some other stuff I want to dabble in during this time off, like some animation. Like I've got this idea for like a pilot that I'm wanting to pitch for a cartoon that I think would be a really good series. But yeah, after this week, it'll be back to the grind, working, 37 and a half hours a week at my job. So I don't know how much time I'll have to do more of these more of these playthroughs. It probably won't be as rapidly as I'm wanting to upload these. Hopefully, if I don't have any problems getting them uploaded to YouTube, I can get them out at least one a day, if not just upload the whole thing in bulk. But yeah, hopefully I can keep doing this regularly, and once my vacation's over, still can find time to record stuff here and there when I can, at least on the weekends or something, if nothing else. And hopefully I won't get too lazy and too whatever else, and lose motivation to not do it, because I do want to make this be a regular ongoing thing. But yeah, as always, thanks so much, guys, for watching me on this journey. If you're watching this, you're a part of history, because this is the first playthrough on my channel. I recorded a couple YouTube videos years ago that I uploaded, but have since deleted because they were terrible. I don't know if I deleted them or made them private or whatever, but this, I'm wanting this to stay. So this is kind of a momentous occasion, I guess. We finished our first playthrough. So thank you yet again for joining me. And if you want to give a like, if you want to subscribe, if not, no problem. That's your prerogative. But yeah, hopefully there were no glitches or hiccups in my recording setup in this, and all this footage is saved correctly and is all usable, and I won't have to throw it all away because something didn't go right. So see you guys. Catch you next time.